Hello everyone, welcome to this session of English grammar course for class 6. In the previous session we finished the topic notice writing. In this session we will take the next topic for the writing section, that is description writing. So this is part 1 of the topic description writing. So let's start. So first we'll see that what is description writing. As the name suggests, description writing is describing something. It can be anything, a person, a place, thing or an event. Okay. So focus should be on objective description. Still there is a lot of scope for creativity and innovation. So although we should keep in mind that whatever we are describing, it should be objective. Objective means whatever you see, you describe it as it is. But there is a large scope of innovation or creativity, means you can use your own mind or your own creativity to describe whatever you want to describe in that. What you want to leave out, what you want to stress on. Okay, this liberty you can get in description writing, which you do not find in report writing. Okay. So description writing is describing anything. It can be anything, a person, place, thing or event, or there might be any incident or anything. Okay. So in our syllabus we'll discuss basically 3 types of descriptions. Okay. So the first is description of a person, second is description of a place or a scene, and then third is description of an event. Okay. So there is difference in all these 3 descriptions. So one by one we'll discuss all the 3 and we'll see how they are done. Okay. So in this session first we'll start with description of a person. So as you can see here, these are the certain points. You do not need to write down these points. Okay. You just read it for your own understanding that how a description of a person is done. So the points to remember: first you have to mention the name, obviously the name of the person you are describing. Second, relationship to the writer. What is your relationship to that person? Then social status, role, profession, whether the person you are describing is in a job or is that person a student or any other kind, or is a businessman or whatever. Means you have to tell what kind of a social status they have and what is their role or profession. Then their looks or appearance. So in looks or appearance you will include everything from features, facial features like face, eyes, lips, teeth, etc. Hair you can describe, clothes, what kind of clothes do they wear, height, about their height. It is not necessary to mention exact height, but you can tell like short or tall or medium height, whatever. Okay. Build, whether they are thin, muscular or heavy, overweight or whatever. Then complexion. All these descriptions appear in the looks and appearance of that person. This is very, very important. Okay. Then second, next part is characteristic of personality. Now after describing their physical appearance, you will lay stress on their personality. What kind of a personality do they have? Then opinions of others about him or her. So basically what we do, opinions about that person, basically we add our own opinion, that what do we think about that person. Okay. So in this way we describe a person. So in description of a person, we have to, first thing that we have to keep in mind is that main focus point should be about the description of their physical features and about their personality traits. Okay. Rest of the things are to be mentioned, but not a lot of stress has to be kept on that only. So we'll see from one example, then we will better understand it. So this is an example. This you people are supposed to note down in your copy as well. So I'll read it out to you people. In the meanwhile you can pause the video and you can note it down along with me. Okay. So give a vivid description of your best friend. So we have taken the easiest one over here, that you have to describe your best friend. So first we'll put the heading, my best friend. Okay. So normally if I ask you to write a paragraph on your best friend, what you do, you tell everything about that. He is very intelligent, he or she is this and that, and marks and all those. But description writing is a bit different here. You have to tell about their personality, physical personality, their behavior, and everything. Okay, so let's see what we have written. My friend Nitish is 12 years of age and studies in class 6th. He comes of a rich Brahmin family. He is the only son of his parents. They therefore love him very much. So in the beginning, as I told, the name, age, what does that person do? He's a student of class 6, and what is his social status, that he comes from a rich family. Okay, then their physical appearance. He is a tall person. He has a whitish complexion with small black eyes and straight black hair. So you can see in small sentences we have described the physical appearance of that person. Facial features. Okay, the next, he is quite athletic as he is a fine sportsman and plays all kinds of games. He doesn't care much about his studies and is an average student. Now it is not necessary to tell everything, not necessary to praise everything. If you find that every person has some shortcomings and some good aspects in their personality, so you can mention everything, whatever you want to do. Okay, it should be a balanced description, neither too positive nor too negative. You have to keep this in mind. But now, as we have described the physical appearance over here, now we will talk about the personality. But he is not a troublesome boy. He is obedient and well behaved. The school is proud of him for he has won many shields in sports events. Nitish is one of the most lovable boys I have ever come across. Though he is the son of a rich man, he never tries to show himself off. He is an honest and sincere friend. I like him because he is a good friend whom one can count in one's difficulties. So as you can see that in very short we have described the person. First we have described about his age, social status, and about the whatever his profession is, whatever his role is in life. For example, here this person is a student. Then we have described about the physical appearance of that person. Okay, and then we have talked a little bit about their personality. So in this way we describe a person. Okay, so we have to keep in mind about although I have not mentioned any kind of word limit over here, but if word limit is given, you have to keep in mind that you don't have to go in a very detailed manner. Your sentences should be precise and should be to the point. Okay, and now this is an example for you. Another example, you people are supposed to do this in your copies on your own. Okay, give an interesting description of your mother. So here you have to describe your own mother. It is not necessary to write everything in detail, and you need not point out at everything. This is just for example. Okay, just like the first one, you have described your friend. Taking hints from here, you can describe your mother in the same way in this. Okay, so this is all for today. In the next session we'll see the description of a place or a scene. Till then, goodbye and take care of yourself.